tires.
Your flight's gonna make an unscheduled stop in exactly 22 minutes.
Corner of Liberty and Washington. Lower Manhattan.
World Trade Center. We're going to crash the plane into the World Trade Center.
I'll tell the flight crew.
Lanley, can you override the flight control system?
I'm working on it.
Sometimes you have to embrace the absurdity of life. We all know this shit was an inside job. They planted bombs, or just let it happen. Either way, they were behind it much in the same way they were behind Pearl Harbor, not to mention the faked attack that started Vietnam, but come the fuck-a-duckery-dee on now! What are we even supposed to make of that opening clip? Like, did it really have to be that on the fucking nose? A government plot to fly a plane into the World Trade Center, airing like, 5 or 6 months before the actual thing happened? This is the strange type of shit that makes me distrust the world and realize, holy fucking conspiracy, Batman! We live in a very strangely fucked up world. That clip is also just one of many predictions regarding that infamous day, and while it is the most on the nose there can be, the fact that there are so many strange or eerie parallels that exist, regardless if you want them to or not, well, I find that all fascinating and think it warrants a real conversation. And here's my super duper A++ history test past reason why. Look, people, it is well established that both Pearl Harbor and the Gulf of Tonkin incident were lies designed to bring us to war to fatten the bank accounts of, well, bankers. Oh, speaking of bankers, another well-established fact is that they directly caused the Great Depression, if you study history. The banks have not only been fucking us, but the government too, which I find freaking hilarious. On one level, something that unites us all is that we're all being fucked without consent by the Federal Reserve. So, when I know these facts are not public knowledge, but the kind of shit we leave in the back of our minds, you know, like the fact that some politicians are stealing funds for the needy, and we just be like, hashtag same shit different day, yo. Well, that just makes me question why so much shit is hidden in movies or TV shows. You know, back to that opening clip. We also have so many other events that also seem to have been predicted by movies, games, or TV, and that is just fascinating because on some level, this could just be a really good guessing game. People in Hollywood know history, and no doubt are trying to use it like a crystal ball. But they own the money, so bravo. Still, they are like really on the money. Then you have a film like Network, which seems like a blatant call to arms and warning. Yet somehow it was never taken as such. That's frankly over my head. I don't get it. Unless you factor in mind control, some kind of alien tech or wizardly powers. It just seems kind of fucking strange from my point of view. How about yours? Okay, if you never saw the movie, it's about a guy trying to warn everyone through his position on network television that the world's in dire trouble, that people need to be aware of the issues, and not blindly trust the corporations controlling the networks, who in turn control us because we believe the news. Even when we realize it's bullshit meant to divide and conquer us all. We somehow still trust it, just like we know the government's totally corrupt, but we still somehow blindly trust it. This is all depicted in the film Network, the blind trust, the fact that people are so asleep and seemingly only searching for entertainment, not enlightenment. I do not believe that to be true. I think people would care, but something is preventing them. Something is clearly keeping people from seeing the bigger picture. People are good. It is the leaders who are bad, who have set poor examples, who have failed to find compromise, who refuse to lead us into the future, who reject all responsibility, and instead seem to get off on causing mass suffering. Why do we accept this? Well, I refuse to accept it. That's kind of the point of this video. But I also refuse to hate or blame any of you for failing to see the truth. I'm legit stumped that so few people see it, but I digress. Oh, back to the wizardly powers thing. The Pope, the current one, he truly believes the devil is a real person with dark powers. So maybe it's all he who must not be named's fault. That's funny like a joke, but I also mean it seriously. Yes, I am also very well aware that I would be pissing off said Dark Lord with my work. Which is pretty fucking cool if you think about it. I mean, I used to have anxiety. Now I feel the presence of evil, fight it off, and go about my day like a champ. When I saw my depression, anxiety, and all my crippling negative feelings as the darkness, as some type of evil force, that was the day I learned to stand my ground. Now that I know I can will my way out of bad feelings, I wonder why anyone would allow themselves to be controlled, attacked, or tortured by whatever those dark, negative, consuming, and depressing feelings are. I understand that fighting it off is a great challenge and that not everyone has the desire to find the will within to fight this crap off. But I do believe that is the Dark Lord draining you of your will. The more I fight back, the more energy I have. The younger I feel, the happier I feel. Fighting back is a tricky thing to start, though, because no one tells you how to fend off the darkness effectively. Well, we were told, but no one said it was that easy and that challenging at the same time, too.
But you gotta take orders.
Aye, sir.
Me too.
But Peter, how do we get to Neverland?
Fly, of course.
Fly?
It's easy. All you have to do is to... Huh, that's funny.
What's the matter? Don't you know?
Oh, sure. It's just that I never thought about it before. Say, that's it. You think of a wonderful thought.
Any happy little thoughts?
Uh-huh.
Like toys at Christmas, sleigh bells, snow?
Yep. Watch me now. Here I go. It's easier than pie.
He can fly! He can fly!
He flew.
Happy thoughts are the key. As silly and simple as it sounds. You need no pills. Although weed can be a really great ally, but all you really need to do is do things that bring on happy thoughts. To start, you might have to fake it, but that is part of how we all make it. We choose how we feel. We tell ourselves, you may feel sad, but you're gonna put on a fake smile because if you do that, along with something that can make you feel really good, odds are that you will, in fact, feel pretty damn good if you just let go of fear and allow love to inspire all those warm feelings again. The hardest part is letting go of the fear of despair, the fear of making a wrong choice. Unless you are on the job, there's no wrong choice in your personal life. Allow yourself to live without judging yourself. Enjoy every moment. If you don't feel the joy in the moment, then you simply need to find a thing that brings you joy. Deep down, even the kids who are not allowed to have fun know that which brings joy, fun, and love all back to their life. But the trick is to allow yourself to enjoy it, to stop waiting for something grand, and to see the grandness in all that we are and all that we do. You know what you love, what you enjoy. Find the time to do those things. If the people in your life keep you from enjoying it, have a talk with them. And if they keep being fun suckers, then you know they are using you. They are neglecting you, and you deserve better. Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. I have never forgotten any of you. I know the world is ran by evil powers, and that they make all of us suffer so cruelly. I understand we're all doing our best. I know that all of you little people are actually the giants. You are the ones carrying this world on your backs. Without all your hard work, all your sacrifices, the world would have stopped spinning a long time ago. They do not appreciate what you do, mainly because it's just a game for them. They just want to play with your life. They want to play God, but I value your life, and I'd like to play superhero. The roads you paved, the buildings you made, the power you light our nights with, the food you have prepared, the resources you have gathered for us, the time you have used your life as a shield to protect us from harm. I see all the great things you have done, all the wonderful things you've created, and I wish you were all treated with the respect, passion, love, and adoration you deserve. Without all of you, we have nothing. They have nothing. So, thank you. I hate to ask for your help, but if you could please share this video, if you could please talk about these things, that is all it would take to burn away the darkness with our light. Darkness cannot survive once it has been exposed to the light. We can do this together, and together we will rise. I will never give up or stop fighting for you. You are my Ohana, and I would die for all of you. But I know my quest is a much harder one. I shall live, fight, and cherish you all. One day, we shall all know a happily ever after all this bullshit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Amber St. Lucifer. This is Mega Media Overload, and you've been watching Hysterical Horizons.
Let's go. Stay together.
Lieutenant, I was down on B1. The shaft's there at Buckland. There's gonna be people trapped in those elevators.
Jeez. Just took us an hour to get up to 30 in Tower 1. I didn't want us over in 2.
What happened in 2?
I don't know.
You guys be careful, okay?
Yeah, stay safe.
Hey, Will. Let me get there.
Thanks, man.
This is A1. We're in the concourse. We got gear and heading to 1.
Rendezvous with me out on Barclay Street. I got a team here. We'll all go up together.
8-1. There's something going on with Tower 2.